What's up guys, hello and welcome to another Call of Duty Zombies video here. Today I have my first top 5, which is top 5 worst zombies maps. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so the number 5 spot here has to go to Verruckt. Now, I personally enjoyed Verruckt. I remember the times when it came out after Nocturne Totem, revolutionary because it was the first one to have perks. But the community does not like it, and that's why we give it the number 5 spot, and here's the reasons why. It's pretty basic. I mean, it has perks, yeah, but no pack-a-punch, nothing like that. And it's also pretty small, which makes it even more basic. There's not really many places to go, which also makes it hard. There's no place to camp in this map. There's very few places to camp anyway without doing a glitch, and they're very bad. You pretty much have to train. In this map, on World at War, training on World at War just does not exist. If you want to get double hit, you train. If you're trying to die, just go ahead and train. It's actually not, like, impossible. It's really hard, though. Harder than Black Ops 1 and 2, for sure. It's just also not very special. And I'm assuming that the start makes people not like it. The fact that not everybody starts together, that could get kind of annoying. I thought that was kind of cool. It also has the bar door. Like, what? The most pointless door in zombies, really? Like, I'm going to actually come in here and buy a bar. 2,500 point gun. That just is not good. And then it also contains, you know, this is just something I'm throwing in here, the worst gun in zombies. Thank you, Springfield. Okay, so moving on to the number 4 spot here, we have Buried. Now, I personally did not enjoy this map that much. I know a lot of people do. Some of the community hates it, but the majority of the community really loves this map. It was just so easy. It's like probably the easiest zombies map. I mean, there are some contenders there, but all you need is a head chopper and an LSAT, which the LSAT you can get on round 2. And by yourself, you can just make it to a high round standing by Jug with one head chopper and an LSAT. Don't even have to upgrade. But then on top of that, you also have a subsurface resonator and a trample steam. You can also pack a punch as early as round 1. And then there's also the witches, which if you have noobs playing with you, it's just GG there. Take all your points and then complain. It's fairly easy to get through the witches mansion without dying, but I know a lot of people just can't get it down also, and that's just really annoying. I don't know, the witches, the idea of something stealing your points are kind of cool. It's just the witches are kind of annoying, like how they fly everywhere, and when you go out in the maze, if you haven't killed them all in the house, they're going to like hunt you down, and it's just so annoying, so hard to dodge them there. Okay, coming down to the number 3 spot here, we have another map that could be personally influenced because I did not like this map. All my friends did, always wanted me to play. We have Die Rise. Now, when Die Rise came out, this map I just did not like so much. I was playing Transit when this came out, just because I did not enjoy the map very much. There's only one thing to build, and it's the trample steam, which is not a very fun part. There's also one of the biggest trolls in zombies history, the elevators. You're running, you're sprinting, oh my god, there's Juggernog, and it just lowers down the floor. You also have to wait so long to use an elevator. And sometimes, you know, every once in a while, this happens more than what you'd think, but you'll put a gun in the pack-a-punch and it will just leave. The elevators pretty much turn this into a waiting game. There's also the special zombies, the jumping jacks, which are just relatively annoying because you have to knife them or use claymores. You can't shoot a gun. Whenever you're playing with a noob, they shoot every single time. It's also, on top of that, just a fairly easy map. It's just a very long, easy map, where if you just sit up at the top on the roof with snipers, it's really not that hard of a map. Just upgrade, you're good. Moving on to the number 2 spot here, we have Shangrila. Now, I'm assuming most people could see this coming, especially if you played a lot of zombies. Shangrila is not a very popular map. It's not too bad, you know, zombies maps, they don't really get horrible. I didn't play a lot of Shangrila, it was not my favorite. Here's the reasons why. You have the monkeys. Whenever you get a drop, there's a chance that you're either going to be like, oh, you know, we'll let the monkey take the drop, I'll get a perk, and you won't get it. Just because of how hard it is to hit the perk. You cannot time it, there's no way of timing it, it's just shoot them, hope you get it. If not, they'll just take your drop and leave. They're Get the fuck out. You also have the Shriekers, which are just kind of like, you know, this map's pretty hard. Let's just add something in there that'll just blind you for a second. You also have the Napalms, which I kind of like the Napalms just because they're cool. I thought the Napalms were a decent idea. You can't really complain about all the special zombies, but they're pretty hard, pretty tough. You also have the Pack-a-Punch. Now, probably the worst thing about this map. The Pack-a-Punch is so hard to get with 4 people. There's 4 spots around the map you have to search for, and everybody has to stand on them at the same time. Top of that, the Easter egg is just the hardest Easter egg out of all the zombies maps. And then you have like just random things thrown in there, like sand pits and traps, like the bamboo traps, just to slow your movement down and make it a little bit more annoying. This map is pretty hard, pretty annoying. That's why I give it the number 2 spot. Now, everybody should have probably seen this coming, but our number 1 spot has to go to Transit. Now, probably the biggest problem with this map is that there was just so much hype, and then they come out with this. Transit is essentially 3 maps sewn together. It's like, you take 3 small maps, about the size of Nocturne Toten, Town, Bus Depot, and Farm, and just stick a little duct tape in between them there. That duct tape is the bus. Really glitchy, probably the glitchiest thing in zombies. Really annoying. Just hard, sucks to wait on it, and then, you know, sometimes you'll just go buy a box, and then by the time you come back outside, it's leaving. It's also way too big of a map, and the majority of the map is just empty space. It's just, the fog, so annoying. You got the denizens, which are just, they're not even fun, they're not even helpful, they're just annoying. You also have the teleporters, which will just teleport you to a random place. Then you just have random other things that are just there to slow you down, like fire. If you die to fire, that's just the biggest troll. You also have no guns in the town and the farm. Like, the no guns in the town, like what? The place I have to go to Pack-a-Punch is just no guns, nothing near. You also have the farm, which is just a pointless section of the map. The only thing there is a fridge and maybe a bus part. And then the last, but definitely not least, you have the Pack-a-Punch, where you have to place a turbine at power, spend multiple rounds waiting for the bus to take you to town, and hope a zombie doesn't destroy it while you're there. Man, Transit, you are terrible. Least favorite map, way too much hype, and they just shot it down. Thanks, Treyarch. Nah, but seriously, Transit has to be the worst map. Thanks for watching, guys. If you'd like to see more top 5 videos, like, comment, rate, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thanks for watching. See you guys next time.